What's up? This is Eric with archivegarage.com, and I'm going to run you through real quick how to remove the bed on a first gen Tundra. And you can see this one is haggard, which is why I'm replacing it with a southern one. So let's take a look at the fuel neck area first. You can remove the fuel cap. I would do that last, but just for sake of the video. Then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 10mm headed screws, and those go into plastic. Then you'll be able to remove the little gutter thing, and then you can get some look at the fuel neck. But I have the one that I removed off the truck to kind of show you a little better. This was the original one. So 2 studs are on the bed, at least on the 2000 model year. There was 2 studs. One of mine was broken off. So that's how I would recommend removing it, is don't take these off. It just seems like a waste of time. You just take these 2, and because this has to come off anyways, it's directly connected to the bed. All right, let's get to the bed bolts. There are 6. 1, 2, 3 up front. Yeah, it's ugly. There's one over there, which I did remove already, and then stuck it back in. So these are T55 Torx bit, and you can buy these from Harbor Freight. It did not break when I removed the bolts, and some of them really needed reefing on. Let's look at the tailgate. So if you take the tailgate and you put it at about 30 degrees open, and you lift up on the passenger side, there's a little opening in down here. Okay, that's how that works. And then the straps are very easy. You just pull out this little tab, slide it up, and then that comes out. That easy. The bolts, if you're wondering, they're kind of expensive from Toyota. I think they were like $13 online, which is a discounted price, of course. It is just a M12 bolt with a pretty fine thread. I've already put Never-Seez on it just to run it back through the nut on the frame, so that I don't have any issues when I put the new bed on. Okay, let's take a look at the tail lights. Now, if you're just going to be removing the bed and then replacing it, the tail lights can actually stay in. But if you need to remove them, right here we've got a 10mm head bolt, and up here too. So there's 2 of those. And on the driver's side, we've got those out. And then there's these 2, you know, they kind of like pop in, little studs. Those go in those little receptacles. Now, you can actually remove this from underneath, very easy, but which I'm going to do because I'm replacing the bed. So let's take a look underneath real quick, and we're going to look at some of the plugs. Let's see here. There's clips that you need to remove. You can see 1, 2, I think there's 3, 4, and 5. Now over here you can see that this is the harness from the light, and that does connect to the bed right up there. So if you want to, if you're leaving the lights in, just disconnect this. Okay, then the lights can stay in. You don't have to take any of the harness out. And then I think you're only down to 5 connections. So just lay the harness out there, and then the bed is ready to lift off. And it's going to take, I'd say, 4 people. Remove the tailgate because it's easy and it probably weighs about 50 pounds. And it helps balance the bed, I'd say. So yeah, get yourself a hoist or something. So hopefully that helps you. And some of you may be doing this, as Archive Garage is going to be releasing a shock relocation kit soon. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. I would say by the end of the summer, we'll be looking to hopefully start selling those. And that way you can fit up to a 12-inch shock underneath the bed. And that should get you minimum 12 inches of travel, probably more. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.